gotta shake it off. You gotta lift those shoulders up and bear the weight of this life that you've been given. And you might get lost, but if you make the most of what you got, then you can drop your pain and finally start living. So don't hesitate. Said don't turn it into a debate. Said don't get in your own way, my friends, and you can have anything. Said you can have anything that you want, anything.
Good evening and welcome to Poetry Open Mic Asheville. What's up, y'all? Thank you. I feel you. It's I know it's been hard times a lot around Asheville lately, but I gotta say it's really good to be together in this room with y'all tonight. So thank you, those of y'all, for coming out tonight. Thank you for showing up, and thank you for being here. We're gonna share our creativity. I'm gonna kick it off with some poems for y'all. Get some drinks from the bar. Support Sovereign Kava, bringing you this great event and many other great events, including the Lactones here this Friday, 9 p.m., 9 to midnight. The Lactones, come hang out with us. It's gonna be a good time, y'all. And Saturday night, we've got a Kava Bar dance party with the Zero Proof series kicking off, featuring Dale Wolf. That's gonna be a good time. That starts at 9 on Saturday. Check it out, y'all. Gonna be a good time. We just dropped our December calendar, so check it out. Follow us at Sovereign Kava on social media. Anyway, I'm gonna kick things off tonight with a Merwin poem. This is The Morning. Would I love it this way if it could last? Would I love it this way if it were the whole sky, the one heaven? Or if I could believe that it belonged to me, a possession that was mine alone? Or if I imagined that it noticed me, recognized me, and may have come to see me out of all the mornings that I never knew, and all those that I have forgotten? Would I love it this way if I were somewhere else? Or if I were younger for the first time? Or if these very birds were not singing, or I could not hear them or see their trees? Would I love it this way if I were in pain, red torment of body, or gray void of grief? Would I love it this way if I knew that I would remember anything that is here now anything. Anything. And here's some originals. This is the character. Left with the story, all that's left is the setting, a misty forest of undescribed trees grown sideways from cities where trees grow in parks and the holes in sidewalks. I got stuck here and can't escape because there is no story, no forwards, no backwards, not even the singular moment, just the tall trees and mist, the promise of a path that doesn't continue. Back with friends tonight, and new friends among all the controls set for a good time. Pale leaf turning, rain started pouring outside this beloved abode on the roadside. Motorcycles roar by in the night. Performers bare their souls and all that shit. I'm a person, and the crowd hears, offers a hug afterwards. Friends share a drink, an honest laugh. The trusted bar stools, the stained couches hold the souls and then are empty again. The early sun will creep through the empty bar before anyone gets there for the day. And these are just some kind of newer ones I'm working out. This one is called Helene. Helene. Seabirds circling in the eye of the storm. I keep finding out more friends were washed away. At the memorial, his ashes, red as the river clay. All right, cool. Don't worry, I got some more depressing ones. This one is called Epistle to a Body with the Friend Gone. I want to call you in that split second before I remember, before they found you on the floor. Do you remember the notebook I gave you? Told you to write your novel. You must have taken it with you when the fentanyl bloomed in your arteries. Come stay with me in the mountains. I pleaded with you again. You told me you were a leprechaun on the first day of school, and I pretended to believe you. You were the mirror and the wheel, alone, waiting in the car. Sometimes I feel alone too. Sometimes it's hard to hold the wheel steady. Sometimes I get lost where the road disappears. It looked like it was going somewhere. Now there are brambles and piled leaves where I could swear there was a way through. I forgot to call you on your last birthday. I don't remember the last time I saw you. And this is called missing man formation. The merchants have sold all the land and sea now, turn to space and beyond. We awaken with beer case, wonder wise, crawling in the daytime ivy over voids of lipstick, cross-country kitchen sink, or drown in the Great Lakes. Flocks of lullabies lost in cloud, animals restless, yellow ducklings, fiery wolf dogs look up cautious, the trail even blinking. Fast cord rides, strip poker chips collide wildly, turning up the avenue, smokers rest stop, wash of highway gone by every minute without me, without you, long far away over mountain range and desert. Skilled insect throbbing, sunset rapture late woven, chrysalides of tear salt strands gleam a starry field of decay and birth and wonder. Of not so distant city streets where leashed dogs on sidewalks lick water, copiers and useless machines buzzing traffic light, translating fired eggs, whistle blue suns sailing around lips of ocean's white peaks. Amazed by centuries of star child, bright eye and corn mazes, not waking up for mockingbirds and seasons homes, olive pits, cherry stems, whiskey glasses, melted rock, peacocks in the garden, purple umbrellas and teacups, rings of folded paper napkin, drawing ink-blotted faces with tears, give arms to enemies armed with fingers tying shoelaces on faces and books open to blank pages and giraffes hiding in suburban plains, the human zoo. Lions, hidden lions, and violins in rain phrasing, pursed lips, eyebrows locked, trembling the strings. Damned rivers elope here. Strange winds take vacations here. A ragged old man weeps for you in the street. Unnatural bleak fog rolls over the mountain, rolls over the earth like a hand, a stern hand pressing the temples of the land patched brown. The seminars of the lakes speak of gray skies, vicious summer eyes in the rainstorm, everything covered in tears. Stars settle into night, day fallen, gone right by children, telling us who we are. Telling to their mothers the stories of the generations coming again, returning, drifting out, returning, going again, the wayward wanderers, lost friends in blue furnaces of old love. Framed caretakers tend the embers until the children arrive at our ruins. The ghastly light breaks over all that can be seen, the song of a single bird from the fractured slabs of concrete, the rough monoliths and crude altars, mossy with gray tires and grocery bags of nothing. The song unnoticed by the day, over the great hills, the water falls, the bird takes flight, dropping a feather. Thanks, y'all. I want to tell you about an event coming up, which I'll be performing at, but also a lot of other incredible artists, including Kevin Evans, Juan Holiday, Ovadia. They're fucking awesome. They played here recently. And you can catch all those acts at the Story Parlor on December 14th. That's a Saturday. Doors open at 7. Show starts at 7:30. Tickets are $20, and all proceeds go to the IamAVL Emergency Relief Fund. So it's all for a good cause to support Asheville's creative scene. And y'all should come out to Story Parlor on the 14th. It's going to be an awesome time. Check it out. You can find more info and get tickets at storyparloravl.com. I'll leave you with one last poem. which is not by me, but by the poet Terrence Hayes. This is Folkstone. In my next life, let me be, dear blackbird, born with a foot on the ass of all assholes. None of them will remember me. More startled than starlight or starling last year hidden in the bushes beside a river running down the valley. In my next life, let me be, dear black bear, strong enough to pull my childish true enemy from the dark village down the street, where monks imitators play the same non-linear blues I spend the lonely evenings playing. Force him to comb the underworld for the book I left beside a girl on a subway, covered in footnotes and illegible handwriting. Dream versus sincerity, thinking versus feeling, machine versus engine, shade versus shadow. The people who come after you versus the people behind you. Anything versus everything. Poem versus piano. If I live to be a 4-year-old black girl again, my sky black dress will never be as black as my afro. If I live to be a 10-year-old shotgun again, black as an anvil, full of buckshot, raise me with my mother in the most southern and southernmost of the Carolinas. Force our enemies together, all the stones in a beautiful meadow, while singing strange, godly gospels to pass the time. Thank you very much, y'all. All right. We do have some spaces left off the list. If anyone else wants to sign up tonight, so let me know. But we're gonna get down to it. Nicholas, you're up first. Y'all, we do like to support the fuck out of our performers here. We can do that by making them a whole bunch of noise, jumping up and down, screaming, and hollering, and just banging pots and pans and making all general kinds of noise we can to support these performers tonight. We can try this out on Nicholas, our first performer here. Make a whole bunch of fucking noise for Nicholas! There we go, there we go.
Hey everyone, I'm Nicholas, and I'm going to be playing an original song for you guys. It's called Happy. Giving you more where you person for your tasks. A true friends I wanna be. But who am I to you, really? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. You come say hi to me, and then tell me what you need. Feels like I can't refuse. Feels like I'm being used. Making you happy doesn't matter much about me. Making you happy, it's how you want me to be. For the last time again, I rarely ask for your help, and when I do, you say, oh well. Still you want more from me, but there's no mutuality. Making you happy doesn't matter much about me. Making you it's how you want me to be. For the last time again, say you care, say you will. All the words you say unfulfilled. More is never enough, so no more keeping you above. Making you happy doesn't matter much about me. Making you happy, it's how you want me to be. For the last time, for the last time, yeah, for the last time again. Thank you all.
One more time for Nicholas, y'all. Thank you, Nicholas. Oh, yeah. All right, keep it locked right here. Thanks to everyone tuning in online tonight as well. We're live on the Kava YouTube channel and on IamAVL, Independent Arts and Music in Asheville. Happy to be riding with y'all tonight as well. Keep it locked right here. We got more coming up. Up next on the mic tonight, we got TJ in the house. Awesome. Y'all make some noise for TJ. Give it up. Woo!
I'm in a lukewarm pool of my own thoughts, a temperature almost unwelcoming. I'm in a lukewarm pool of my own thoughts, a temperature almost unwelcoming. When a flag glitches across my plane of vision, revealing itself as a sign of this shifty matrix. A man, strung out under a bridge, walks boldly with his hips forward, unaware of our passing by. Too busy occupying the space behind his eyes. A swagger not unlike my brother's now. How strip dries out our mouths that much quicker at the sight. We walk back to the meter and drive out of the city, trying to occupy the space between us. I'm gonna do one more. To know a river as a frothing beast, its snarl furled, gleaming in weight, in want, to gulp and slurp on the ends of fingers never yet satiated. I have to wonder if I've missed the point. What it is to float headlong into the hydro dynamo of lock oblivion, an endless drift where solace reverberates, within drums from the murky mud-lipped puckering thoughts and trillings of our sauntering ferrymen. A lover so committal, you'll never be without. Yep, thanks.
Yeah, y'all keep it going one more time for TJ. That was awesome, TJ. Hell yeah. Very nice. Very nice. All right, keep checking us out. We're here every Wednesday night, Poetry Open Mic Asheville. Asheville's longest running open mic and voted best. Thanks to your support. Keep supporting it. We'll be here every Wednesday. Up next on the mic today, we're pleased to welcome Mr. George Baisley. Y'all, make some noise for George.
That place where she waits on that glowing Good evening. When you forgive, my friend, you love, and when you love, the light of God shines on you. Shines on me. Oh, but when you give, that very same light, it remembers it is you. Oh, my friend, my neighbor, my enemy, that very same light remembers it is you and I, and it is thee. Does that light shine on, love, shine on, shine on, shine on, shine on, shine on, love, shine on, love, shine on, love, shine, shine, shine. Shine on, shine. Dad, I finally found the diptych to Hard Man. It's it's like having a hard on when it's hard to have a hard on heart to heart. So, but that is the diptych. I think I found it roughly for the proverbial hard man. You gotta watch because chopping the lumber in the pants get difficult. Strain the muscles. Oh, there's no clock here tonight. Okay. That's fine. I brought my own. Pardon me. When your heart is blind, it can take a long, long time just to see things plain in the desert, in the rain. In the desert rain, Sometimes I think this world is rolling by and it's leaving me behind. Words I once thought and felt so true now seem some other kind of kind. Ever find you've gone so far that you lost your guiding star? Where to go? And the dream that you could not get, it brings you home with a heavy debt. Oh, heavy debt. Sometimes I think this world is rolling by and it's leaving me behind. Words I once thought and felt so true now seem like some old kind of kind. In the desert rain, as the sounds of sad refrain, it's like a song that you heard before. With the wolves and ripple still tunes come knocking at your door, knocking at your door. Sometimes don't you feel like this world is rolling by and it's leaving you behind? Words that we once thought and felt so true now seem like some other kind of kind. Thank you very much.
Keep it going for George Baisley. That's right.
Thanks, guys. Have a
Yeah.
merry little Christmas.
And a Happy New Year.
That's right. Is it okay to unplug this thing? Yeah. Time? Yeah.
Oh,
shit.
Never mind.
I don't know. That was my. I don't know. I can't see that. I don't think it hurt it. They don't make these cords like they used to though. You can't hang yourself with one of them.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Really? All right. George Baisley. Oh, thank you, George. Keep rocking with us. We're here every Wednesday night. Always good to be with you. Keep in mind we got some awesome events coming up. The Lactones here on Friday night, 9 p.m. Danielle will be live painting. We'll be live playing music, and it's gonna be a good time. Saturday night we got the Zero Proof Party right here in Sovereign Kava. Come out for a alcohol-free dance party with DJ Dale Wolf and good times. Good times. 9 p.m. Saturday night. Check it out. However, coming up next on the mic tonight, I see we have Strider H in the house. Is that correct? Oh, yes. Strider is back in the house. Y'all, let's make some noise. Give a big warm welcome for Strider.
Heyo, everybody. Welcome to Open Mic Kava. Ow! I'm gonna do some beatboxing with some throat singing. We're gonna do it werewolf style. Round two. Yo. It's Open Mic Sovereign Kava. Late night. The vibe is here tonight. Yo, oh. It's that Asheville weird wook time. Ow! Yow. This is feeling too slow. Let me change it up. Okay, I guess don't do it. I'm gonna do my own thing then. I'm gonna start with some ohms with these throat sings. They're just gonna be good vibrations that are gonna roll across, and yeah. Ooh. I'm gonna do one more final, and then I'm gonna break away. And it's this message. Remember who you are. Yeah. Thank you, everybody.
Yo, one more time for Strider in the house. Lighting it up. Thank you, Strider. That's what's up. Y'all keep rocking with us here. We're here every Wednesday night for all your open mic needs. Keep hanging out with us, checking us out. Oh yes. Cool. All right. Let's see what we got next. Yeah. Keep it locked right here. Appreciate all the comments, likes, shares. Be sure and follow us at Sovereign Kava. Up next on the mic tonight, we have Christian in the house. Y'all, please make some noise for Christian.
Hey Lou. This song is called Digital Lamb, and it's about the end of the world, which is something that I think about sometimes, because it's cathartic, I don't know. The blue Danube waltz, Promethean heat, our small victories, the Atlantic unfurls, the waves do not recede, no truth at the shore, just some fucking beach. Clouds spiraling. Our bird on the wire. Our way to be free. Those halcyon days of community. Small acts of service and biodiversity. Our song of songs. Our soft unraveling. Sins of the Father. The famine of brothers. Reprisal of others. Children and mothers. Primordial crush. Our sacred cliches. The specter of fate. A dog in the cage. Bound to the bliss. To entertainment. And fatal attraction. The reach for abstraction. The postmodern stone. We push up the mountain. Millennial irony. The tethered horizon. We ought to go home. Make a party of things. The all-American bird. Spreading its wings. Digital lamp, the throttle of man, white horse and a crown. Look, Ma, I pulled the sky down. I think I'm gonna do a cover tonight. This is a song by Nick Drake, and it's like the first song that I ever heard from him, and it totally like shifted my focus on everything. So The song is called Place to Be. When I was young, younger than before, I never saw the truth hanging from the door. But now I'm older, see it face to face. And now I'm older, gotta get up, clean the place. And I was green, greener than the hill. Where flowers bloom and the sun shone still. And now I'm darker than the deepest sea. Just hand me down, give me place to be. And I was strong, strong in the sun. I thought I'd see when day was done. Now I'm paler than the palest blue. Oh, so weak in this need for you. Thank you.
Yo, that was Christian up here making some fine music for us. Y'all keep it going for Christian. Thank you, Christian. Hey, we're going to keep it rocking for you. We still got a few more on the list tonight. So hang out with us, drink some Kava, and enjoy. I'm enjoying it. Hope y'all are having a good time as well. Oh, I need to shout out my awesome crew tonight, y'all. This is Ari, making everything sound as good as possible. And that's my brother Morgan, right over there on the live stream, killing it. My man, killing. All right, we're gonna keep it rolling for you. We got more coming at you right now, y'all. David Lee's back with us tonight. Make some noise for David Lee.
Thank you very much. What's up, Kava? Nice to see y'all again on another beautiful, chilly Wednesday. All right, I got just poems tonight for you, somewhat poems. They're from a new project that's coming out soon. This first one is called Hands. I'm on the last bowl, 5 beers and a cup of coffee in, and there's work tomorrow. But I can't stop listening to the harmonies of crickets and Diane Cluck. Such a wayward daughter. I'm under the creek, holding my breath, only needing a moment of cold, fresh mountain water. There are no harsh demands of God, only the soft bites of minnows on my feet. Does a thing like God protect me from breaking my toes between the slick rocks? I don't know, but I just use my hands when I need to. Thank you. This one's called Fuck Dylan Thomas. Nothing prepares you for the loss of life. Who knows how the painting will look in the morning when the day is born and life is ending? For God's sake, go gentle into that good night. Listen to me. At some point, you will stop breathing. And when this happens, you will see the brightest, most beautiful light that you've ever seen. You will feel weightless, and all the pain will vanish. The light, that light is the doorway to heaven. Embrace it. Go into it. You will never experience pain again forever. Trust me, Dad, you always have. Thank you. This one's called Father's Eyes. Howls from the bellows of hell, Lawrence walks through comfortably. At least his hell is in his head, and he knows it. Graves are marked with grieving angels. Death is marked with half-closed eyes. But butterflies sit on my hat, and children ask who I am, and I ask who they are. The sweetest blonde apple next to her brother, the little bean sprout. How nourished and cherished they are, because they are one and only in their Father's eyes. Thank you. I'm tired, and I still smell of Ecotrol. I sprayed the crops because of the groundhogs. Hopefully they don't like the smell. Nothing else has worked so far, and they're eating all the cucumbers. My belly hangs 2 inches over my belt. I've been at a 6-pack a day for a couple weeks now, maybe longer, probably longer. This winter might be a hard one, or it might be an easier one. I don't know which one yet. I feel the reverberations of last winter in my muscles. I get tired of emotions sometimes. All of these feelings in my body and my mind trying to filter them. It's tiring. Life is too rich sometimes. Thank you. Am I good on time? Right on. This one's called Cicadas. I hear cicadas in this waking night's glowing, a loud droning. Light the legion leap, and heath-castrated markets, more on the Dover. Deer grazing in creeks, turkeys gobbling up seed, water rushing tongues. Wantonly supple, constantly inoculate, forbearance growing, lifting China leaps, incongruent heaps, writhing, constantly subtle. Budweiser inspired, Kava mixed archaic lips, lightning cold the dust and inspired smoke-filled lungs. Cicadas. Thank you very much. I think I got a couple more for you. Alright, this one's called What Do I Do? Now that there is no God, God being an entity separate from me, do I ask for help when no one is around? A being I give my devotion to that I cannot see, cannot touch, cannot hear, cannot taste, cannot smell, but exists as a subject of my belief. What do I do without that? I'm on a sailboat, but I have no sail. It was taken out by the storm. Now I'm drifting across the sea, admiring the islands that pass by, content in drifting. It's a strange feeling. Thank you. I got time for a couple more? 2 or 3 minutes? Yes, sir. Right on. Nice, thank you, sir. I'll do 2 more for you. I'm gonna save that for last. So I have one book out so far, by the way, called The Axe and the Pine. If you'd like a copy, they're only $10. And only $10. Only $10. So if you like a copy, $10. If you like a copy, just let me know. I don't have any on hand, but I'm ordering some more tonight. This is called Swami Says. I found myself on a blank page, whispering to myself again, I want to live on the blank page. This has become my favorite place to be, even though I forget about it often. This is where I scrape the algae of my brain. The Swami says, to find the nature of your true self, do not consume. Do not read books, or listen to music, or have sex, or take drugs, or talk news, or talk. Keep quiet and find your true nature within the stillness of meditation. I believe that to an extent. He's probably right. But for now, I'll settle for the white void. It's the closest I can get to something real. All right, last one. This is called Compost God. I found a tall blade of grass set on top a high mountain of compost. It's God set high above, and it's worshipped with all these carcasses of flesh surrounding a ludicrous sensation. What's it going to take for you to see? Come to me like lightning, and I will offer my body to the burning transitions of life. I'll wear linen scorched as cedar. Drop me to the lowest places in the earth, and I will tumble into fruit. Tangerine Jesus, tongue-tithed infatuation, lusty tongue, tubes through the body. Love blood river, love bled into the brook as you were lifted up by wooden planks. Tear fragility, do nothing less. Colorful compassion, whisking batter in the kitchen. And I think that's it, y'all. Thank you very much.
Yo, give it up one more time for David Lee. Fucking killing it, David. Thank you. Very nice. That's right, y'all. It's Poetry Open Mic Asheville every Wednesday night. We got a few more coming at you tonight. Stick around, have some drinks. And up next, please put your hands together for Chloe. Give it up.
Hello. I don't know what that sound was, but it was really funny. It's like what did I do? Hi. A little taller? Yeah. Thank you. Hello. My name is Chloe. I have an exciting announcement, actually. I've decided to release my second album, ka-ching, January 27th. Put it in your calendars now, please. Pre-order is available January 1st, New Year's Day. It's called E, which is the part of my name that isn't my name anymore. My name's Chloe. You can get the rest. Yeah, it's kind of an introspective journey that I've been on with a lot of change and a lot of discomfort, and so I've been writing songs about it because that's what I know how to do. And all of the ones that are connected happen to be an open E, so it's an album. It's 8 songs. I'm really excited. I've started the recording process, but it's not finished. I decided to pay for the release and pick a date and make it happen because my procrastination is really intense otherwise. So anyway, January 27th, E will be streaming everywhere. I'm not going to play any songs from it right now because I don't want to retune Nicholas's guitar, frankly. It just sounds like a terrible idea right now. So this is a song I wrote in the spring. It's a love song. It's called Iceberg. There's literally no way I'm misinterpreting the signs. I guess my lesson's patience, and yours might be taking your time. But the iceberg of my love and you is deeper than it seems. I don't wanna wreck your boat because you're scared of the sea. My floodgates are bursting. I have been trying to hold them close with these 2 hands and this huge heart already exposed. I could scream, I love you from any mountain top. I could say I love you, and I don't think I could stop. Trying to let go, live in the flow. Let you love me too. 'Cause I know it's under surface. I know you already do. Cause I love you and I want to sing this song to you forever. But I need you to let me. There's literally no way I'm misinterpreting the signs. I guess my lesson's patience, and yours might be taking your time. Thank you. Thanks. That one feels good to sing. I really like that one. I think that that's, my dad said that that's his favorite that I've ever written. Which is actually a huge compliment coming from my dad, because he likes my music. So, this one is called 21 the World. It's named after a tarot card. I wrote it this summer, and I played it here recently, sort of, but I'm gonna play it again because it just feels right. Grew up on TV, watched way too many movies, didn't used to catch the endings. Then fly high and airtime, all alone and up all night. I didn't do my best, but I did good enough. 'Cause I'm still singing, I'm still here. I know I can sparkle, and it's so remarkable. The world keeps changing, nothing stays the same. I wished I could freeze, so I kind of did. Now caught in this breeze, I'm tired again. Knowing I need rules, space, knowing that I own my place, and being in my body. Meditating, eating, gratefulness, I'm doing the work. I'm trying to keep up. I asked for a friend, and I learned the truth. Alone till the end has got to be comfortable too. Watching the grass grow, feeling the sun's glow, talking directly, expressing my grief. Time will keep passing, the circle reaches new beginnings. Bright green shoots blooming, June bugs and honeybees zooming, I wonder where the day will take me. Time is ever moving, worth wasting and losing. The world keeps changing, nothing stays the same. I asked for the light, and it found its way. So I thank the sun for the day. I grew in the dark inside my cocoon. At least now I fly by the light of the dancing moon. Ow. One more. Cool. I wrote this song about dating apps a few years ago because it's depressing as hell to try and do whatever dating is supposed to be. I don't use the apps anymore, but this song feels relevant around this time of year just because loneliness is like extra ramped up for a lot of people, myself included. I don't think this one has a name. I just call it the dating app song. Days of conversation, talking plainly about the situation, faces and locations. You know what, I am gonna capo this because Nicholas's guitar is a half step down. For my own sake and for y'all's. Let's try that there. 3 days of conversation, talking plainly about the situation, faces and locations. In my mind, it's all the same. It's dead and alive. It's infinity in one, and it's never done. Prior experience has shown me it takes 3 days to fall apart. I don't take it to heart anymore. What is it for? I can't help but to wonder just how much every heartbreak's worth. And tell me, does it get worse or better? We've been raised up, told we need someone. What I wanted was expired and collided. So in darkness, feel lonely, just swiping and hoping and thinking, choose me. I'll be what you want me to be. It's me. I've tried so hard to be normal, digestible, and I've been everybody else. I just Thank you, guys.
That's Chloe, y'all. Keep it going for Chloe. Look out for that album dropping. Thank you. That's right. All right. All right. We just got one or two more for you tonight. Stick around, drink some Kava, though. We're open, you know. Up next on the mic tonight, we got Fox in the house for you right here. Y'all make some noise for Fox!
When you're out on the
Hey, everybody, my shoes untied. It's not even untied. Everybody give it a Caleb Weiser! How's it going?
Got to score on the star.
It's going? Hello? 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 Are you guys there? David? Luna? Where are you? Okay. Well, I'm just going to read these poems to an empty room, I guess. There's Caleb. I hear him in the distance. Okay. He was an avid painter. Vivid drapery hung from the onyx roof, blue snow. The winter crept in like a lion of teeth sinew. She refused the bodies. Up and up, the water's warm. I feel a tomb so deep inside of. The water's warm, I pale opaque, never running back to neurosurf. We begot that. In the terms on our folly, for the grace of long due gratitude, respite. I see, then when I see, I smack ya, I smile, for it takes a mere mile to greatless and tired fugue. I wish I were water bear in the solvent, greasy, ignatic, logarithmic rip, 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 till the iron runs dry and the suit all out of me. Why can't deleterious pears? Choose the other world. The same sets and erratic grasp at the angle for what it's come to cost. I want to do my best, like a shadow integrated by glues, pewter dowry, and some screw around the forest and haggard, like a brow broke from a fictional fortress, my dues nearly paid. The catacombs of redacted have been opened. The moment of tooth tip, nail tip, center pitch analogous, wretched being in full frontal nudity, scoured of the scepter to fainted futility, the molar reaches red dusk, and still writes like the ageless pages, delivers some new language, quadruple, say it again, bless the open wound that is my heart. I reach for the answers in wilderness and miss you on breached earth. The scopes are manned and mouths are full of suitor and the cauterized weeping of cold crisp air and seltzer. Prose begotten before the dawn doles and wisps and cuts its hair. Shadowed newness and rebirth sits patiently in heart fire, looking for liftoff landing abound on a settling edge its course. The stagnation of crustacean rivers ceased to a halted salt drum, hymned rhythm and mosaic branched bodies that fit in every corner, pertain to something understandable and yet unknown. Echoes of ancient narrow pathways enter the revival, welcome its in to care and careen the new faceless, nameless fuse, lover in the bathtub, which is an ocean and the lover is the bath. Corners, capillaries, search engine on rust, reboot entire fantasy, make big, make real big, make real big, big, real good, love, destroy the rest, destroy the revenge art, destroy anyone who gets in our way, destroy the ones who refuse to know, who want to know, to want to, destroy, to protect sweet love and plunder, laugh in the face of sorrow and remember that. I have too many fears of misunderstanding that weave in and out and swing within each other. Proverbial demons, core enigmas. They say, what if? Terrible things have happened here, and they used to really shake me up, but I'm brandishing a proverbial weapon to commit acts of proverbial violence because occupation is a crime.
If I can only write and love, I can rope the moon in from the cirrus sky and hope for roses and sides. My hunger heats the edges of your proverbial painting and casts the shadow of burnt cotton. Loops take the form of your swollen heart, and I weave the numbers together for sake of hope. Heathen as those who abandoned, feigned, and cauterized by wounds and refusal to heal. The interception of direction, poised by misunderstanding, blind my mind and reap my inner existence. Like a bloom and blundering, groaned in the sense of irrevocable pain. Line with the effort of eyes, ocular repair, and tonal exhaustion. Ground to centered, painted in the amoeba excerpt, space and space wells are holy and which are dug deep, seltzer analogy under the effort of what will heal and what aches for cinders, all's well, ropes and tourniquets, slopes of kernel mist, popped corn and the fuse of the rind, fidgeting for the fight of unrelieved consent. Inseam, little tricks in our pocket for the weather and the work. The warmth from machine, mosey drone, unearthed and raw, splits of scents drip away in the avenue's dusted highway. I suppose this is reflection backwards era, and so much for later alligator that I'm purging, pruning, or gasping for fresh air. Thumbs knew my travel and set my heart afire with a stone on top of it for good luck. Thank you.
Hey, one more time for Fox, y'all. That's what's up. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, so I'll post you Open Mic Asheville. Cool. I think we got through the list here. Let's see if, what, Joe? I know. I don't think I can. I mean, I could fill 45 minutes, but I don't want to do that to y'all. But Aaron Price is here tonight, and if we can get Aaron Price up here, we can maybe jam a little bit on some poems. Very good. Poems. Oh yeah, I got one in the pocket. Although I don't know if we've done the one I'm thinking of together, but that's all the better. Well, the guitar stand did not work as a drum stand. Not very well. All right. But first, I'd like to do this old poem by our dearly departed friend Mike Cook, friend of the Open Mic, and as is the case with many of his poems, this one is called Hero of the Suburbs. Plunger, 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 palm tree plunger, my sweet, sweet plunger, my plunger, my faithful plunger, sweat for me. I look for you in the corner of every bathroom to whisper your name at the urinal. You make me want to plunge. I urge to plunge, to stick it in the drain and plunge away. You take my pain away for a moment of suction, plunging. I am a plunger, a plunger, a plunger, a palm tree in a vacuum-sealed lounge of water. In your rubbery cement pink embrace, drowning in the violent plunge, lunging forward and sucking the other world through a porcelain pipeline, birthing the plunge. The warp. a harp is strummed as I plunge deeper, looking to pick a plum for the very first time in that lost swamp of memories. And step by step I plunge through the mud in search of a plum tree. Plunging for a plum, leaping out with leeches, these blood-sucking, morbid black slits. Plunging for my O-positive, loyal plunger. Stand guard by your porcelain maiden. The plum is an elusive fruit, and I fucking hate plums. And, this is a poem by Robert Lowell. It's called Skunk Hour for Elizabeth Bishop. Nautilus Island's hermit heiress still lives through winter in her Spartan cottage. Her sheep still graze above the sea. Her son's a bishop. Her farmer is first selectman in our village. She's in her dotage. Thirsting for the hierarchic privacy of Queen Victoria's century, she buys up all the eyesores facing her shore and lets them fall. The season's ill. We've lost our summer millionaire, who seemed to leap from an LL Bean catalog. His 9-knot yawl was auctioned off to lobstermen. A red fox stain covers Blue Hill. And now our fairy decorator brightens his shop for fall. His father's filled with orange cork, orange his cobbler's bench and all. There's no money in his work. He'd rather marry. One dark night, my Tudor Ford climbed the hill's skull. I watched for love cars, lights turned down. They lay together hall to hall, where the graveyard shelves on the town. My mind's not right. A car radio bleats, love, oh careless love. I hear my ill spirit sob in each blood cell as if my hand were at its throat. I myself am hell. Nobody's here. Only skunks that search in the moonlight for a bite to eat. They march on their souls up Main Street. White stripes, moonstruck eyes, red fire under the chalk dry and spire of the Trinitarian Church. I stand on top of our back steps and breathe the rich air. A mother skunk with her column of kittens swills the garbage pail. She jabs her wedge head in a cup of sour cream, drops her ostrich tail, and will not scare. That's Robert Lowell. Massachusetts. I don't know, actually. This next poem is by our dear Uncle Allen Ginsberg. That is. We get comfortable for this one. This is Whale's Visitation. and as one does. And this came from that. White fog lifting and falling on mountain brow. Trees moving in rivers of wind. The clouds arise as on a wave. Gigantic eddy lifting mist above teeming ferns exquisitely swayed along a green crag, glimpsed through mullined glass in valley rain. Bardic, O self, visitazione, tell naught but what's seen by one man in a vale in Albion, of the folk whose physical sciences end in ecology, the wisdom of earthly relations, of mouths and eyes, internet 10 centuries visible, orchards of mind, language, manifest human, of the satanic thistle that raises its horned symmetry, flowering above sister grass daisies, pink tiny bloomlets, angelic as light bulbs. Remember, 160 miles from London's symmetrical thorned tower and network of TV pictures flashing bearded yourself, the lambs on the tree-nooked hillside this day bleating, heard in Blake's old ear, and the silent thought of Wordsworth in eld stillness. Clouds passing through skeleton arches of Tintern Abbey. Bard, nameless as the vast, babble to vastness. All the valley quivered. One extended motion. Wind undulating on mossy hills. A giant wash that sank white fog delicately down red runnels on the mountainside, whose leaf branch tendrils moved to sway in gigantic undertow down and lifted the floating nebulous upward, and lifted the arms of the trees, and lifted the grasses, an instant in balance, and lifted the lambs to hold still, and lifted the green of the hill in one solemn wave. A solid mass of heaven, mist infused, ebbs through the veil, a wavelet of immensity, lapping gigantic through Anthony Valley, the length of all England. Valley upon valley under heaven's ocean, tonned with cloud hang, heaven balanced on a grass blade. Roar of the mountain wind, sigh of the body, one being on the mountainside, stirring gently. Exquisite scales trembling everywhere in balance. One motion through the cloudy sky floor, shifting on the 1,000,000 feet of daisies. One majesty, the motion that stirred wet grass quivering to the farthest tendril of white fog poured down through shivering flowers on the mountain's head. No imperfection in the budded mountain. Valleys breathe, heaven and earth move together, daisies push inches of yellow air, vegetables tremble, grass shimmers green, sheep speckle the mountainside. revolving their jaws with empty eyes. Horses dance in the warm rain, tree-lined canals, network live farmland, blueberries fringe stone walls on hawthorned hills, pheasants croak on meadows haired with fern. Out on the hillside, into the ocean sound, into delicate gusts of wet air, fall on the ground. Oh, great wetness! Oh, mother! No harm on your body. Stare close. No imperfection in the grass. Each a flower Buddha eye repeating the story, myriad formed. Kneel before the foxglove, raising green buds. Mauve bells drooped, doubled down, the stem trembling antennae, and look in the eyes of the branded lambs that stare, breathing stock still under the dripping hawthorn. I lay down, mixing my beard with the wet hair of the mountainside, smelling the brown, vagina-moist ground, harmless, tasting the violet thistle hair, sweetness, one being, so balanced, so vast, that its softest breath moves every floweret in the stillness of the valley floor. Trembles lamb hair hung a gossamer, rain beaded in the grass, lifts trees on their roots, birds in the great draft, hiding their strength in the rain, bearing some weight. Grown through breast and neck, a great oh to earth heart, calling our presence together. The great secret is no secret. Senses fit the winds. Visible is visible. Rain mist, curtains wave through the bearded veil, gray atoms wet the wind's Kabbalah. Cross-legged on a rock in dusk, rain, rubber-booted in soft grass, mind moveless. Breath trembles in white daisies by the roadside. Heaven breath. And my own symmetric airs wavering through antlered green fern, drawn in my navel. Same breath as breathes through Capel Ifen, sounds of Aleph and Om, through forests of gristle, my skull and Lord Hereford's knob equal, all Albion one. What did I notice? Particulars. The vision of the Great One is myriad. Smoke curls upward from ashtray. House fire burned low. The night still wet and moody. Black heaven starless. Upward in motion with wet wind. Aaron Price on the piano, y'all. Thanks for hanging out tonight. I'll leave y'all with a little bit of Remy. See how this goes. Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there's a field. I'll meet you there. When the soul lies down in that grass, the world is too full to talk about. Ideas, language, even the phrase each other doesn't make any sense. Don't worry about saving these songs. And if one of our instruments breaks, it doesn't matter. We have fallen into the place where everything is music. The strumming and the flute notes rise into the atmosphere. And even if the whole world's harp should burn up, there will still be hidden instruments playing. So the candle flickers and goes out. We have a piece of flint and a spark. This singing art is sea foam. The graceful movements come from a pearl somewhere on the ocean floor. Poems reach up like spindrift and the edge of driftwood along the beach, wanting. They derive from a slow and powerful root that we can't see. Stop the words now. Open the window in the center of your chest and let the spirits fly in and out and in and out. And in and out. Thanks for coming to Open Mic tonight. That's Aaron Price. I'm Caleb Bysert. You can catch me here on Wednesdays. Come back for more Open Mic. And check out all the other great events coming up here at Sovereign Kava. We got the Lactones here this Friday. Some of the Lactones. And we will be throwing down. So come out and hang out and get your drip noise in and get your mind swole on Friday night. Saturday night, we got a dance party in the house with the Zero Proof Party hosted by Dale Wolf. It's going to be a good time. Check out all the good stuff coming up on our social media at Sovereign Kava, and AshevilleKava.com. Hey, shout out to my fucking awesome crew tonight. Ari on the soundboard, Morgan on the lights and live stream. That's Fox and Savvy up by the bar. Y'all throw some money in those tip jars. Hook them up. We appreciate it. Also, we are doing a GoFundMe for the Sovereign Kava and the employees. You can find the link on our social media. Check it out. Plenty of time in the generous spirit. We appreciate everything. Y'all are all fucking awesome. Thank you so much. It's been a beautiful night. We'll see you next time. Peace and love, y'all. And we're dealing.
Ooh,
said you gotta shake it off. You gotta lift those shoulders up and bear the weight of this life that you've been given. And you might get lost, but if you make the most of what you got, then you can drop your pain and finally start living. So don't hesitate. Said don't turn it into a debate. Said don't